Lots of great information packed into David's blog. Definitely worth checking out every single show. Now, we would love for you to check out the latest blog of David's on QVC.com. Not only did he share a link and some background about today's recipe, it's chicken patty melt sliders, but he also shared some photos from UNC Chapel Hill. You heard him mention that earlier today. He just flew in this morning. This beautiful lady in the photo right there. I don't know how long you've been with QVC, but you may remember Mama Dip. We had her one time in Cookbook Corner, and David got a chance to spend some time with her at her restaurant, Mama Dip's Kitchen in Chapel Hill. And if you checked out his post on Facebook or there in his blog, he had a spread and a half, let me tell you what. But it was lovely to see David and Mama Dip together. You're going to be able to see some of that footage coming up, but please check out all the great photos in David's blog today to show you a little bit about his trip to Chapel Hill and the wonderful Mama Dip. We love her. But right now, I do believe we're going to show you, if you could, George, do you mind scrolling down just a little bit more? We always have a lot going on David's Facebook page. Now, we would love for you to read and follow and check out David's blog, but if you want up-to-the-minute updates right there on that photo of David, above it is a link to his Facebook page. Very much encourage you to go to facebook.com, look for David Venable QVC, give it a follow. That way you'll be able to see all of his pictures up to the minute in your news feed. So can't urge you to do that enough, but right now what I would love to urge you to do is stick around and watch Cookbook Corner.
Well, may I say that already 800 of you lucky foodies have already dialed in for this book. And when I first saw this in our cookbook buying office, I just started drooling page by page by page. And then when I heard the story behind this book, I was even more charmed. There are 177 delicious recipes in here, published by our friend Gwen McKee with Best of the Best. This, of course, is Deep South Dish, home-style Southern recipes by a most delightful lady. Her name is Mary Foreman. And I will tell you, gorgeous color photos in the book, easy to follow, classic Southern dishes. Let's invite her in and let her tell you her story. Mary Foreman, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here.
Great to have you with us on QVC. Mary is so sweet. She told me before we went on the air today, she said, David, I've never been on television before. I am so nervous. And so foodies, I want you to make her feel welcome, jump on the chat, wish her well, and let's get busy eating some good food.
Yes, let's do.
We are hugely busy on the phones right now. Miss Mary, you came to write this book, actually born out of a blog that you started writing after you lost your job after Hurricane Katrina, because you're from Mississippi.
Right.
And so after 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit, you lost your job as a result of the storm.
Right.
And you began writing a blog called Deep South Dish. I'm proud to brag on you a little bit, because today, her blog, where she started blogging about cooking and her family recipes, it became so popular that now 1 million people a month read your recipes on your blog. And that blog gave birth to this cookbook.
It did.
These recipes are family favorites and your goodies, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I'm so tickled. These are so amazing. There's so much on the table, and we want to get started with some goodies. But, you know, one of the things that I love is peach cobbler, and this peach cobbler looks amazing because you make it the good old-fashioned Southern way, the way I like it. Talk to me about your peach cobbler.
Well, it's layered in with the peaches, and then there's like a streusel topping, sort of a flour streusel topping. That it's all layered in together, and it puffs up so beautifully.
And look at that, you've got such a nice proportion.
Don't forget the ice cream, though.
Oh, of course, got to have the ice cream too. But you know what? I'm going to jump right in because peach cobbler is one of my favorites. I always say I cut my teeth on peach cobbler when I was a little boy down south. This is crazy. And you know what's amazing? Peaches aren't even fully in season yet. But I've got a feeling this is going to be fantastic.
It's very good.
That's like my grandma used to make.
Oh.
Oh, bless your heart. I just love it. Oh my gosh. That is just like I'm in my grandma's kitchen again.
Oh,
this is amazing.
Don't make me cry, David.
Oh, sweet girl. That is the,
Thank you.
Oh my word, you guys. We haven't even gotten to the macaroni and cheese yet. All right. 1,500 books are gone. We're flying. Is this the mac and cheese? No. This is something else.
This is a chicken and dumpling casserole.
Okay, shut it down. Shut it down, chicken and dumpling casserole. Can we serve this up?
Yes. What it is you put, this is also kind of layered
Here, I'll help you with that.
Yeah,
there
maybe
we go.
you should dig in.
Because it's a little bit precarious over here on the shelf. Here we go.
It has a flour batter, and you pour it in on top of chicken, and on top of that, you have a chicken broth, and you don't stir it. And what happens is the self-rising flour just comes up and creates these little pockets that are like dumplings. Except you do it all in the oven.
So it's all done in the oven?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my word. Now, do you use your own chicken, or can you use rotisserie chicken on this?
You can use rotisserie chicken, you can use chicken you made and put away, any kind of chicken.
I had to swallow first, so I wouldn't choke when I go, happy dance, happy dance. Mary, that's crazy.
Isn't it good?
Oh my word.
This has actually been pinned almost 180,000 times.
On Pinterest.
On Pinterest.
And 1 million people visit her blog every month to read about her recipes like this, and like the peach cobbler. And oh, let me show you the inside of the book. We're going mac and cheese next. I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, here we go. 2,500 books are gone. I have 900 people who just jumped on the phone lines. We don't have a lot to go around, and I'll tell you, every recipe has prep time, cook time, and servings. So you'll know how many people this will serve, how long it's going to take to make the recipes, easy to follow ingredients. What I love is that your recipes are contained to a page. Is that right? Every recipe is only on one page. Is that right?
I do believe so.
For the most part, sure. And you're looking at beautiful color photos, easy to follow. Oh, hello. How you doing with classic Southern tomato pie? Okay, and down south it's pie with a wide eye. I need to let you know now that we're very busy on the lines with this book. 3,000 books are gone. 1,500 people just jumped on the phone lines. Can we just get a drum roll for the mac and cheese? Because I can't wait. Because Mary explained that this mac and cheese is no calorie left behind.
That's correct.
How are you?
This is the special occasion mac and cheese that I make for the holidays.
And you call it special occasion because this might not be the mac and cheese you eat every day, although I could. But this is something that is very special. You layer this with macaroni noodles, shredded cheese, then cheese sauce, more noodles, more cheese. Oh my word. Hey, can I tell you? Oh, first of all, I want you guys to see this. This is the true test of mac and cheese. Do you see how creamy that is?
Yeah.
Do you see how mouth-watering creamy that is? If a mac and cheese is gritty and dry, put the lid back on the pot. But if it is creamy and delicious, stick your whole face in it. All right, now, let me grab a fork. I need to let everyone know before I taste this, because this is going to send it over the edge. 5,000 books are gone.
Wow,
That's over half the quantity we brought in.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and here comes special occasion mac and cheese. Okay. Could we just have a moment of silence and all hold hands? That is some of the best mac and cheese I've ever put in my mouth. You come here to me. Oh my word. Will you do a happy dance with me?
Yes, I will.
Get the hands up, and you can go that way, I'll go this way. Happy dance, happy dance. Mary, it's so creamy. It's so delicious. And I can tell that you built it in layers.
Right.
Because it's just coming together so beautifully. This is flying out the door.
Oh, wow.
We started with 9,200 books. I have 2,500 left. And I need to say to Bobby, your food stylist who prepared all your food,
she did a
will you
job.
please put some of this in a container for me to carry home, because that'll be my supper when I get home tonight, because I'm not going to eat anything else but that. Well, you know what? Before we wrap, real quickly, actually, you know what? I'm told now we have more people on the phone lines than we have books left.
Oh my gosh.
So that means this is going to sell out,
That's
pretty lady.
amazing.
And I want you to come here to me. It's okay to cry. Those are tears of joy. You know what? This is a lady who turned adversity into something that is a triumph. And it just sold out, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
Can I have one more bite of mac and cheese before we leave? Because, actually, I'm going to take it over to Ron Popeil, because he's next. Miss Mary, this Mary, I adore you. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Mary, take it away. We have Ron Popeil coming up next. It's a big